Right now, put your hands together for Alex Payne!
Thank you. Be warned, everyone. I've had a glass of wine, so I'm feeling a little frisky. Thank you. It's good to be here in this basement. Let me just get right to it, because where we're about to go, I don't know how you white people are going to feel about it. Let me start off with this. I'm not from New York. I'm from Los Angeles. I know a lot of people usually think I'm from New York, but then I explain to them right away. I'm like, nah, I'm just poor. And they look at me and go, yeah, that's why you look familiar. Definitely look familiar. I thought so. It's weird too. Like, I didn't realize, I couldn't place it at first. But I don't know, explain. Like, the reason I know I'm poor is because I know a lot of facts about tap water. You know what I mean? This is from the Catskills, I believe, right? Comes from up north. Yes, this is very tasty. Yeah, it's weird too because, like I said, in Los Angeles, I'm black. But like out here, everyone thinks I'm like some sort of like Spanish lesbian. So I'm conflicted about who to be out here. Really, it's like I'm in like my own RPG game. I get to create a new person everywhere I go. So this is an exciting times I guess that we live in. They were talking about Oprah was going for president. She said, of course, she's not going to, but I mean, we all knew that. Oprah's a billionaire. She's not taking that pay cut. Yeah, you're fucking. That would have been a historic election to see Oprah run. But if you think about it, she's on the right track. You guys remember George Bush? You guys remember, right? Yeah, the first retarded president. Yeah, and he fucked up so bad that they gave the job to Barack Obama. And basically that's how things work. It's usually a white person gets a job, and then when they fuck up so terribly, they're like, well, let's let black people try. It's the truth. I don't care what you say. It's the truth. Right? So now we have Donald Trump, who is the second retarded president. So if he does as poor a job as he's been doing lately, it's very conceivable that we could have a black female as president. In 2020, it's very good, and I would love to see that election. That'd be a historic election, Think of all the women that would run. It'd be like what? Condoleezza Rice, Michelle Obama. But then you got to throw the celebrities in there. You'd have Serena Williams. You'd have that black lady from Scandal. Carrie, he said Carrie Hilson and she said Carrie Washington. You knew what I meant when I said black lady from Scandal. You all were like, I know what you're talking about. Queen Latifah. She's already got the name. Let's just be honest. Queen, President, Latifah, whatever. I don't know how you figure that shit out. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think any of those women would win. You know who would win? I'll tell you right. Tyler Perry. You just have to dress up as Medea. Good enough for me, Tyler. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Yeah, we're at a historic crossroads right now. I'm at the point too where it's Black History Month, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm taking a stance. There's not a lot of black people. I saw one guy in the back, so fuck it. Let's just go for it. I'm tired of Black History Month. We've got to get rid of it. You guys don't understand. My whole entire life, every February, I gotta watch old fucking highlights of white people attacking black people. So now to the point where I can't help but hate white people. And I'm tired of it. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to hate white people anymore. I've got new goals. I want to move on. I want to wear a turtleneck turtleneck sweaters and do things that I never done. I've had enough. I really just don't understand how much it is. Every fucking February, I gotta watch these black and white highlights of white people shooting black people with water hoses. And it's like, God damn, it's like watching racist Sports Center. How much more can a man take? I'll tell you how bad it was. I was on the bus today, and this white lady got on with her little son, and she was like, you could tell she was flustered, obviously in her Sarah Jessica Parker moment. And she was running around, and she was like, excuse me, sir, can my son have your seat? And I looked into the face of that little blonde-haired, blue-eyed devil. And I looked at her, and I said, nah, bitch. Not today. Black History Month. That's not a good thing. You don't know, I'm telling you, man, my whole life. Even this shit being taught to me by white teachers, they were, you know, like, oh, George Washington Carver, he had at least 3 different uses for the peanut. You know, all the white kids were like, oh, it's not true. It's not. All the black kids knew this. George Washington Carver only invented the peanut for one reason. And that reason was to kill white people. These are the real black history facts. Sorry. Peanut butter and jelly was just a side effect. You guys will notice, but all black inventions before 1980 were invented to kill white people. Garrett Morgan, the guy that invented the traffic light, back in 1923. They wouldn't let niggas drive back then. You know what? I'll make a deal. How about this? How about we just, Black History Month, you guys can have it. February is your month. And you give us the 11 other ones. That's a fair trade. White people like the cold, right? I'd rather have August or some month we can all enjoy or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being racist. You know what? These are those last years of it as a black person. You could really let this shit out right now. It's like right now we're in like the peak of like, oh, you can say whatever you want to white people and they gotta like, oh, I want to be his friend so I can't say what I feel. I'm letting this shit fly. I know what's going on. I know the game. I already know what's going on. I'm telling you. It's getting worse too for black people. I was at I did like a trans gay show, and I was getting fucking mercilessly heckled by a trans person. It was this guy who you could tell clearly identified as a lady, and he wasn't fucking with my jokes at all. He just yelling at me the whole entire time like, I bet you my dick is bigger than yours. And I was like, well, that may be true, miss. But it is very unladylike of you to say so. But what this person doesn't understand is I realize the pressure that they're under. I understand what's going on while they're fighting for their rights. Because what most people forget is that whenever a man tries to, or identifies as a lady, people don't like that. They get very upset. I was walking around Times Square. It was like 2:30 at night. I needed a brand new pair of pants. That's my business. Don't worry about why. And I saw this person that clearly identified as a lady, but it was like their first day, right? And so the good person that I am, I said, "Oh, excuse me, miss, looking very fine today." She was like, "Thank you, young man." Kept walking. But as she was walking, she accidentally bumped into this drunk black guy. And that's where things took a turn for the worse. Drunk black guy was like, "Oh, excuse me, brother." And then that's when the lady flipped out. She's like, "Brother? Excuse me, sir. Brother? You can clearly tell that I identify as a lady. And you will treat me as such, brother." And that's when the black guy looked back and was like, "Oh, my bad, bitch." Yeah, under a lot of pressure. Yes. You guys don't understand. It's really bad out here. Really fucking terrible. Think about the facts right now. There's terrorist attacks every fucking week. Black people getting shot by the police. Donald Trump is president. Antarctica is melting. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is the first time in history that Africa is the safest place to be right now. I'm ready to go back. Everyone in Hollywood is a fucking rapist. It's awful. To the point where like I was looking at all my heroes and I was like, all I got left is fucking Charlie Brown. You know, this whole Me Too thing is, I realized as a young black man what's going on, and I was like, I want to get in on this shit. So you know what I've been doing, right? I've been following old rich dudes home from the opera. Then I write down their address. And then I write them a little letter. The letter only says 2 words. All it says is, I know. If you don't want anyone else to know, send $10,000 to this PayPal account. Yeah, it's the time right now where if you're going to be a celebrity, you got to be benefit of the doubt famous. You guys know what benefit of the doubt fame is, right? Okay, I'll explain it to you. Benefit of the doubt fame means like if I ever get caught jerking off in a movie theater, I just want all my fans to be like, man, well, what movie was it though? So all of you guys are probably asking yourself, well, Alex, how are you going to get benefit of the doubt famous? And I'll tell you right now, I plan on making a film. Because I'm from Los Angeles, I know what Hollywood likes. They like slave movies, and they like gay movies. So I've decided I'm going to make a movie about the first openly gay slave. And he falls in love with his slave master. And I'm going to play both parts. What's the name of this film, you ask? It should be called Uncle Tom's Closet.